Welcome everyone. I'm eating. Interesting day today. Interesting day. Let me explain what subpar KAIZO IRONMON is. So now something that I noticed over the time that I've been doing Super KAIZO IRONMON is that I was like, hey, nobody's getting on runs. That's interesting. You hear about people getting to the Safari Zone at like within like 1500 resets, you know, and that's a lot, you know. Like some people were taking longer to get to it, like, you know. And I really thought that, well, that's a waste. What, this is such a cool challenge, but nobody's getting to the cool part. There's nothing, you know, interesting. And I started to see a lot of, you know, runners start to quit, you know, after grinding it so hard. But that's not usual. That's not normal. I don't think that people should quit, because people don't quit. People didn't quit KAIZO IRONMON, but you know, with Super KAIZO, it seems like people just kind of like, I mean, not everyone quits. There's still people that are doing it. And Pi even said, like, you know, this challenge is made for me. Like, you know, I made it for me, and that's fine as well. And he says that, you know, if you want to try it out, cool, that's awesome. And people did, and people seemed excited. Like, it was cool. Like, oh, this is different. Wow. Like, you know, but then, you know, again, like, people started to say and also like realize, hey, nobody's getting on runs. Okay. You know, so I decided to make my own modified version, because I feel like the biggest problem with Super KAIZO is that is that like the early game is just too brutal. You know, it's too brutal. And people want to see runs. People want to see runs. You know, people don't want to like just see someone playing the same slot machine with worse odds. You know, like that's the way I feel about it. I don't, as a runner, I don't want to play the same slot machine with worse odds. I want it to be more interesting. I want my viewers to also find it more interesting. You know, so that's why I decided to do this. I really think that I made it more interesting. And also fix the early game so that people can actually get on runs and viewers can actually be excited, you know, instead of looking at every single runner just like sitting there, like, you know, just waiting. And you know, again, Super KAIZO is an unofficial rule set. Well, this is super unofficial then, subpar KAIZO, where I, you know, I basically edited a unofficial rule set. So this is obviously unofficial.
No one I, no one beak, no one
I. Metal Black Tiger, thanks for the prime. Also, Light Shadow, Datho, Hiei, Starknadu, Sean Munro, the King Jordy, thanks for the resubs, guys. Is it subpar or is it SUBPAR? Wait, what? Did I spell it wrong? Subpar. Everything's subpar. Did I? Oh, oops. No, I spelled it right, but this is a typo that I copy pasted. This is a typo that I copy pasted. But let's go over. Yeah, it's a typo that I copy pasted. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. That's embarrassing. Okay. Wait, what? RR now. Fucking A, man. Okay, this is not about telling me my typos. This is about subpar KAIZO IRONMON. Subpar typing. Subpar typing. Okay, real quick, let's go over it. Okay, so again, why I made this rule set. I thought the biggest problem with Super KAIZO IRONMON was that nobody was getting on runs because of the early game. It was taking on average 1,500 runs resets for most runners, to get to the Safari, even worse for some runners, to get to the Safari Zone pivot, which I felt was such a waste for such a cool challenge. Regular KAIZO IRONMON is already ridiculous as is. I'm not looking to play the same slot machine with worse odds. In my opinion, this update does not make Super KAIZO easier because difficulty is subjective in this challenge. Hindsight, but makes it more interesting to run while fixing the early game. Most of the challenge's rules are untouched, but definitely look out for the additions changes. Obviously, this is not an official rule set since I edited an already unofficial one, but please feel free to use it. I do want to make a big shout out to Zen though, because Zen helped me actually achieve this. Zen edited the randomizer to be able to do this option. So really thank you to Zen for that. The biggest change that I needed was making it so that items show up on every trainer from level 35. Now, this is before the pivot. This is like a couple of gyms before the pivot. So the first one you're going to see is actually from Lieutenant Surge. I think that's a good point to start ramping up the difficulty from there, because again, like it still has like, you know, 6 trainers at the gyms and stuff. So like there's still the same like level. The challenge is still keeping its spirit, I'd say. But yeah, the biggest thing though that I did change is that it includes berries and stat and type enhancing held items. Now, I thought that it just seemed kind of silly to make it only consumable berries, because why not give the computer like stat boosting items and stuff? Like I thought that would be interesting, because like, you know, you'll have mons that do like insane damage sometimes, like, you know, or they have like a King's Rock, whatever, like, you know, or leftovers. Yeah, that in my opinion is going to be more interesting. Yes, Mystic Water, Charcoal, Dragon Fang, Sharp Beak, all those things. But if you do want to run this, we will have to download the randomized jar and the settings that was made by Zen. And unfortunately for now, it requires Java 11. Java 8 is probably what most people are running. So sorry, you might have to wait a bit because Zen took the time out of his day to do this. So for now, it's like this. So thank you again to Zen. Okay, so anywhere you see like subpar change or subpar addition is where I changed it. So this is something new that I thought would make things interesting. Starter TMs and held items. This is a new subpar addition. Okay, the first TMs you pick up are your starter TMs for the Safari Zone pivot. These have to be from the field only, and yes, finding a gym leader's TM counts. Hey, it might actually be good. You know, you never know, because like, what if you get like Brock gives you sketch and then you find it again, like, you know, and then you can use it on your pivot as well. The first 3 type enhancing held items you find are your starter held items for the Safari Zone pivot. These are items like Dragon Fang, Sharp Beak, the ones that boost typing's damage. To clarify, you can't use anything like leftovers, scope lens, etc. You know, those items, no, you can't. Only the type enhancing one. And then when you get to the Safari Zone, you must pick 1 starter TM and 1 held item once you make your Safari Zone pivot. Now, why did I do this? Is because everyone was also dying immediately at the pivot. Which also isn't interesting, because people spent like, you know, an hour to 2 hours, you know, finding them on only to just die immediately. There needs to be some sort of interesting thing to make it going. Now, you're wondering why the held item though. One is because you're starting out at a massive disadvantage. 2, now all the Pokemon have held items actually. So there's going to be lots of problems, I'd say. And also it just makes it, again, more interesting, I'd say. I want to try it out. I don't think that by the way, this is like, I don't think that I am correct. I just think that this is something I want to try out. Again, if you want to try it as well, if you're a runner, feel free to try it out. There obviously will be changes, you know, as I test it out today. But also, to clarify, the TM and held item that you pick is legal to use on your Safari Zone pivot for the rest of the run. And you cannot use it on the potential pivots at all. So it's basically, you know how you pick a starter at the beginning of a run? 1 of 3, right? Well, you get to pick 1 of 3. And it's towards your Safari Zone pivot. Is the TM mandatory to use? No, you don't have to use it if they're bad.
Hi everyone.
Killer Kenny and Liz, thanks for the resubs. No, I'm still trying to keep the challenge somewhat interesting. That's why, or I mean, I'm still trying to keep the challenge somewhat, you know, difficult. Again, difficult to subjective with this challenge. It's just a fucking slot machine. But anyway, so all the Safari Zone pivot rules are the same. And then now, I made this change. All hidden items throughout the run are now allowed. All the step items in Mountain Moon are allowed. I feel that there was absolutely no point of this. Actually, no point. There's no point. It's already ridiculous as is. So I think that just putting this back is just fine. We still have the battle armor and shell armor band abilities, pickup, now this is one change that I wanted to do. All band abilities are allowed on Pokemon with 420 BST and below. The reason why is because I feel like there's some mons in there that need to be added to that list of being able to use band moves. I think it's just once again silly that anything under 400 BST. Now the reason why I made this change is because if there was people that happened to find like a huge power Spinda, for example, 390 BST, right? They were using setup items and setup moves. Well, that's banned in this, so I don't see any point of gatekeeping Pokemon that are under 400. So I bumped it up to 420. And then that's it. That's all the changes. It's simple as that. Like, those are the changes. Everything else is the same about Super Kaizo. I think this will lead to potentially more interesting, you know, as the run goes, you get to pick up your TMs. You can do it in whatever order you want to. I mean, that doesn't matter. As long as it's the first three, you know. But anyway. You would ban HP draining moves. Oh, I was gonna talk about that with you guys. I didn't do anything to that because I was gonna talk about it. So I still personally think that draining moves are still a risk, as is, and because of liquid ooze. But with the added additions of the held items that I made, I think that it's fair game. Yeah, Short said if they can have the leftover shell bell now, it's fair to keep. Yeah, I think there's no point. Anyway, that's the gist of it. So I am running off of no sleep. But let's get started. Oh God. Where do I find this number? Found it. Yeah, I haven't changed this. A second. Thank you. And I'd still like to make another big shout out to the IRONMON community in general. Everyone's so dedicated towards like these fun challenges and stuff. And I thought that I wanted to also like kind of just contribute to something that maybe people can check out. And also, I just want to do my own thing. Uh, if it's too OP, yeah, I definitely think that that could be a possibility. But for now, let's try it out. Or maybe like 500 and lower is actually a good change already. I mean, like, I don't know, I didn't really think of that, because if someone gets an Arcanine, well, I mean, like, they'd have to get the moveset and everything, you know.
Challenge Arex.
Actually, that's a good suggestion, Shorts. I think that, yeah, Blissey with yeah, maybe, yeah. I think that's already a good shit. See, this is why I want to talk about it with you guys. Because like, well, again, I wouldn't have been able to do this without Zen's help to edit the randomizer. So thank you to Zen. One second, I'm just gonna change one thing. What's up, Storms? Looking forward to this. Hey. I was considering doing 425 BST to get Doug Trio and Marowak in there, but I thought maybe it was starting to get too much. I don't know. 420 puts Azumarill and Medicham back into the category of potential, like, you know, huge powers or whatever. And also 420 is a funny number. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Wait, let me look at the list again real quick. The Nidos become useless. That sucks. I don't know, maybe 505 might be a little bit better. Yeah. Oh, that okay. Ampharos is out of the pic. That's a good actually. You know what? I think maybe 505 might be better. Oh, but Shuckle gets in there. I think this stuff should be demo. Yeah. I'm just curious, like what mons are gonna be in that pool of that are up there but not quite that great. So it's just a quick look through. Hold on. So you cannot use the held item on any Pokemon over 505 BST. There. Now we're gonna try it from here. Let's go. Did it change update? Okay, cool. Okay. The TM is fine to use. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay. Well, we might as well start out with left. Oh wait, no. This is the test run that I had yesterday. Oops. Hold on, I have to reset that. Okay, there you go. Resets 1 is incorrect. How do I change that? Fuck. If your first starter is holding a TM dies, does that count as finding one? No, I already made it clear that they have to be from the field, so that stuff like that doesn't happen. Brian, thanks for the resub. Zelda Freak and Death Blaze, thank you for the resubs, guys. Okay, left. Fucking A. Oh, but I didn't think of scenarios where, like, if you happen to just, like, not find a held item. You picked them on. That's a PB. Let's go. I got a PB. Left again. Jigglypuff. It's the first held item after pivot? No, just any thing that you find after leaving the lab. Yeah. Oh my god, look at the stats. Wait a second, does it have... Oh, never mind. Playing with my heart. Quick attack won't be enough damage, fuck. The only way it works is if I crit. Nope. Okay, it's supposed to be 2, by the way. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's get on this groove. Pidgeot against Celebi. Yeah. Chat time, thanks for the prime. Oh my god, that's no damage. Really? I doubt Headbutt's gonna do any better. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Fuck. That sucks. Yeah, it doesn't even do damage, actually. Is it weird calling something subpar is calling it bad, but in golf subpar is good? There's the pun. Left. Love this. Versus Zubat. I said Subbat. Oops. You know what's funny is that, you know, already I haven't gone to the lab, right? See, it, like, regular KAIZO IRONMON is still fucking ridiculous. See ya, Shorts. Thanks for hanging out, man. Speaking of the devil, I got out. New PB! We got a PB! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, PP. Or GP. Ow! Oh my god! Yo, it's actually good. Why are Snorlaxes always good? Big Billy? Well, I don't know about good, but it's fucking insane. Also, by the way, I didn't write it in the notes, but pure power, if you have it on the Mon, you can run it. As long as you're not using physical attacks, you can run it, because there's absolutely no reason to ban this, I think. Again, this is like, there's no reason. There's no reason. So again, this is me changing the rules. You're actually at a disadvantage when you run a Mon with pure power, because you do more damage from confusion. Yeah, exactly. So I don't. Oh, there's our first item right there. Our first held item is black glasses. I should make a, I don't know. Hold up.
Let the real runs begin. No 17.
I wrote the text. Is this clear enough? You are allowed to use huge or pure power on any Pokemon as long as you never use a physical move. That's clear enough, right? Yo, Gannon Dick, what's up? Thanks for 19 months. That's clear enough, right? Would be cool if the tracker could keep note and mark your see, we have to do it the hard way. Manually keeping track. Can you still use metronome? No, not allowed to use metronome. You cannot use metronome, mirror, or mimic. No. Okay, I made the changes. Whoa. I think explicitly listing them makes it much clearer. Oh, I did. Can you guys confirm that it looks good? Oh, nice. That's not in Gen 3. Yeah. We're dead. Ooh. Missing a space between the oh, fuck off. Yeah, the biggest change to this is that there's no held items on anything until level 35. So it's like the forced Evo at 30 thing. Oops. At the end of the day, this is, you know, something that I wanted to run personally, do it my way, instead of following, you know, something every single time. And as a game developer, I also wanted to kind of tackle it and see if I can make something more interesting and fun. Yo, but I can't use it. That sucks. Oh, see, I can't use it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to use it because I have pure power. No, see, that this is fine. See, makes things interesting. I'm thinking about it from a content creator's perspective and also for a viewing experience, and also as a runner that's running this all the time. It's more interesting with these type of things. Oh, you took a mon with pure power? Oh, well, I mean, hey, you can use it as long as you only use special attacks. But oh, hey, that try attack that you got just now, that would have been insane. Oh, too bad. You know, see, like it's I don't know. Can you still recatch pure huge power mons to try to get a legal ability? Yeah, sure, why not? You vibe with these changes? I hope that it'll bring people back into the challenge, because like people actually quit Super KAIZO because it was just getting nowhere. Not because they couldn't beat it, because like there was just nothing going on. Like what, Safari Zone pivot every 1,500 to 2,000 resets? Okay, you know. Uh-oh, that's a bad thing. It traces pure power. That's bad. See? Holy shit. See, in the end, whoa, that's bad. That's bad, dude. I'm in a conversion 2. I'm glad I took conversion 2. Fuck. Yeah, immediate case in point. Yeah. Wait, did I crit? It wasn't fun to watch like that. These changes are great. I'm glad. I hope people can also come back to watch and experience this like modified version. I think it'll be a better viewing experience, at least for me, for my channel. I'm not a conversationalist. I can't like sit here and just talk about anything. I want a game. I want to like get on runs. I want to like, you know, things to be interesting. I'm not a yapper. Is there anyone you know who's gonna stream subpar? I don't know. People are free to run it if they want to. They have all the tools already, you know. He'd probably fuck up setting up. Oh, wait, actually, let me message Krendor. If you're running pure power, Mon, then yeah, you can't take any physical moves. How was my midweek? I keep forgetting it's midweek. It was good, I think. Trying to come up with 150 relics is not as easy as you think it is. That's all I have to say. That's good to hear, Dr. Mev. Yeah, like I'll put it this way. Well, actually, Zen put it this way, but like this seems like an interesting change with the ramp up in difficulty as you get further in the run, which makes it more interesting. So currently right now, no, we have one of our starter held items, which is the black glasses.
Hey, yo.
This is something that we can be using for the pivot. Libins, thanks for the prime. Flute conversion. Wait, what's flute conversion? Our subpar streamer. Subpar challenge for subpar streamer. Yeah. Trade flutes for healing? Oh, nah. I feel like... Nah, maybe no on that. Let's just like see... With all these changes... Let's just feel it out. Okay, for now. I think I made enough changes to everything to bring life back into this challenge. For me. And hopefully for other people that were not feeling it for Super Kaizo. Okay, let's Gamba. Will Arex beat Brock? Oh shit, Krendar's gonna try it tonight. Let's go!
I'm feeling subpar today.
Oh, wait. The changes seem to be good. It will be not nice not dying to random stitches berries all the time and having a little more hope once you find a safari pivot. See, that's the thing, like all the difficulty starts happening right at Surge. So well, I mean difficulty. So it still like ramps up before the pivot, you know? Why the name Subpar? Because I made a subpar attempt at changing super subpar. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good name. Thank you. Subpar sounds like super, but it's self-deprecating. Thank you, Birdie, for understanding. Wait, hold on. I wonder if there's anything could be done about the time it takes to pivot in the Safari Zone, because the pivot is super fun. The time the pivot takes is crazy. Well, Eplesh, from what I've seen, I'm someone that takes not that long because I am not meticulously, like, you know, needing to do every single like point, and I even skip out on like the surfing and stuff. It depends on the streamer. If they want to take 17 hours to fucking find a good mon, sure, go for it. But with this new change, with all these changes, getting to the Safari Zone will be more often, so people won't be spreadsheeting like crazy, is what I would say. But at the same time, I have food in my mouth. I haven't been to the Safari Zone pivot enough to really have a good grasp of it, though. That's the problem. I was 3,000 resets in. Like, you know, that's a lot to only get it 3 times, and I was apparently the more lucky one. Some people were not getting it for like 2,000, 3,000 resets to the Safari pivot. Like, you know, so like I need to get there more to really get a good idea. But again, like, I want to stress that I wouldn't say that this makes the challenge easier at all. Because, you know, easy difficulty is subjective with this. You're playing a slot machine at the end of the day. It's all RNG. You're just making the odds worse to get to the part where is the most interesting about this challenge, which is the pivot. Why gatekeep it with these awful odds when you can do something more interesting in the beginning of the run and make it even more fun when you get to that pivot? That's why I added the TM and the held item start option. Surge Knight, thanks for the prime. If that makes any sense, I'm sorry. Also, I'm dead. GG. This is over, actually. Yeah, it's over. Yeah. If only we had tried that. There's the burn. Yeah, it's over. Let's just get it over with. Yeah, okay, cool. And GG. See, like, Brock is still fucking hard. And also, he still has 6 mons that you have to fight against, you know? Will Arex beat it? No. No. Okay. Callie said that he's gonna try it out. Torkoal versus Giraffe. This is pretty good. Fuck. Okay. Tick, tick, tick. No. As long as I don't get it paralyzed. Okay, we won. Nice. Dude, this is yet another mod we can run, I think. Fake out. It's a little bit on the tanky side, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I'd say.
Go for it.
Go for it. Help, help, help. Oh my god. What if we get outraged? Then that will be outrageous. Wolfried? It's 50-50. I might die. This is not Bulma, no. Yo. 50-50 2 times in a row. That is subpar. We need to get a subpar emote. Maybe it'll be my face. Like that. I don't know. Wait. Oh, no. Dragon scale? Yo, it's my favorite subpar IRONMON stream. I feel like this is also on branding for me. Because I really truly consider myself subpar. Like I'm not. It's not even a joke. Yeah, currently I have the subpar world record. Where can I find the subpar rules? Subpar. Is that too big of a message to pin? At least people will notice it. Nobody reads pins anyway. True. Oh, maybe just pin the link. Ah, that's a better idea. Better idea. You know what? If I had faked out first, I would have killed this in 2 hits. Or, never mind. I got a crit. 2 flame wheels, I meant to say. Yikes. I mean, I can use it for like finishing off mons. This is not too great though. Yes, Dr. Mav, your Jeff Bezos sub went through. Thank you. Yeah, it didn't go off though for some reason. Uh, hard stone. That was for evoing, right? Wasn't it? Also, I gotta pay attention to the hell types. Is Pear's song a setup move? No. I mean, technically yes, but in the case of it not being able to use it, no. Because you'll die. Oh, wait. Okay, so it is. Oh, I was thinking of soft stone. Okay. So hardstone is our first starter held item. Or starter item. Held item is... Saying held item is too much of a... Wait, Arex, so you basically made Super Kaizo even harder? No! I made it better to run. At least in my own opinion. No, Mandarin Mikan season is winter. It's subpar Kaizo, yes. Finally, some subpar content. I love how like people are also rolling with the name and associating it with my channel. That's so funny. Dude, I've been getting so lucky on that 50-50. Fuck. Oh god, it's a speed booster. I am like 4 for 4.
Wait, is this real?
Yes. I'll take snatch over fake out. Okay. Giraffe ring is now an electric mon. By the way, this moveset is actually fucking not going anywhere for me right now. Will Arex beat Brock? Get your gambas up and go for it. I love being a subpar viewer. Oh wait, we need to change that command, by the way. Oh, all good. Wait, let me just do it real quick. Okay. A little birdie told you. Look at this thing. I know I'm like. Dude, this thing is heavy as fuck. I love chocobos. You can feel the weight, yeah. It's a literal gold chocobo, I think. Okay. Bro, if that's all you got, then I am happy. Wait, after watching all the other Ring streams the last week, I totally get why you canceled the original playthrough. It just got exhausting. The chatters got so exhausting. Oh. That was close. Oh no. I'm gonna get slept. With Drew? That was a crit? Fuck. Dude, I am on a roll, baby. Ah! Dude, that wasn't even a crit. What? What's my heal again? It's a lemonade? I don't know, man. I'm stubborn to not use it. Oh fuck. Oh wait. Oh, that might have saved my ass. It didn't do anything. Okay. Sure. Oh god. It's a Nidoran. Surely it won't kill me, right? Ah! Okay, well, I kill now. And then... Yo. Okay, cool. Wait. It was faster. Oh, fuck. I have to heal. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. I'm so glad I didn't fuck that up. Wait. It had to have used the negative priority because I don't think it's a speed tie. There's no way. There's no way, dude. Oh, I leveled up. Oh, maybe I leveled up to the speed tie. Fuck. Yeah. Well, I mean, I still needed to use that heal regardless because it sucks that I had to use a big heal, but that was my only heal. See, this is fucking interesting, man. Fury swipes, okay. Can't believe this subpar Torkoal made it through. It actually literally is subpar. It really is. It shouldn't have made it through, to be honest. I haven't watched any of your Super KAIZO runs. What was the main reason why runs were not happening? It was so what it introduced was held consumable items on every single trainer you fight, and the forest with the first like few trainers is already hard as is to like get past. And that made it like the odds of getting out of the forest like 5 times worse, I'd say, because there were so many instances where we lost because it had a citrus berry. It had a orb, like it healed, and I felt like it was like unnecessarily adding more RNG, like bad type of RNG, and preventing you from getting to the most interesting part of this challenge, which is the forced pivot at Safari Zone. And then also they banned like hidden items after Mount Moon, and the hidden items inside Mountain Moon, not the hidden items, the rock items, and I felt like that just really wasn't necessary. I don't know. So like, at least from the average I've seen in like my own runs, like people are getting on, like, when I say like runs as in like actual runs that get to the Safari Zone, but it was taking like 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 resets for a lot of people, and it's just like, it shouldn't be that ridiculous. Like, this is a cool concept for a challenge. Why like people just got burned out on people got burned out on watching, and runners got burned out on running it because like nothing was happening. You're just like sitting there waiting. at least with these changes, I hope that, like, you know, interesting things will be happening. I don't doubt that it can be beat. Like, it definitely can be beaten. It's not impossible, but I think that, like, I'm not gonna be that person that sits there and just waits and is bored the whole time. You know. Zen is actually helping with Bold KAIZO IRONMON. It's getting closer to being done. Yeah, like, I don't doubt that someone's gonna eventually get it, and, you know, I say good for them, you know.
Are we winning?
But, like, at the end of the day, I'm thinking about myself as a streamer and my viewers on what's interesting for them to watch. And I think getting on runs instead of just, like, resetting and waiting constantly is more entertaining. Yeah, I just noticed a lot of people, like, speaking out about it too. Econ Sean and Exorian both made their own rule sets from the very beginning. I don't know both of those people. I'm sorry. New rule set going well? Yeah, Orin. Do you want me to save you? For a second, I thought Arex was gonna say who. No, like, as I didn't say that, but I just haven't heard of them before. I think I'm kind of supered out, to be honest. Was probably gonna, yeah. See, like, dude, even Orin is getting, like, supered out. Come on, man. It's just I don't know. The runs are boring, man. There's no difficulty to it. There really is no difficulty to it. You're just, like, playing the same. I use this analogy, but, like, a bunch of times already. But, like, it's like you're playing the same slot machine with worse, like, insanely worse odds. It's like, what's the point? After 3,000 resets, I came to that conclusion. I gave it a shot. You know? Yeah, actually getting to the Safari Zone would be nice. Exactly. Yeah. So instead of like every thousands of resets, hopefully every 300 resets. I don't know. Even that's being generous. I feel like I don't think it's gonna happen that many times, but we'll see how this works out. Wait, I stopped watching most KAIZO streamers since Super. It's a giant lab party for everyone. Yeah. What? What happened?
Oh! Destiny bot! Oh shit!
Is it faster? Wait, was it faster? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's not faster? Oh. Wait, what if it burns to death after... Oh, no, we're safe. We're safe. I kind of tuned out his streams a lot more often since Super. Yeah, see. I don't know. I kind of like started to see it. And me as a runner was also like, I don't know. This is just not fun. Like, the concept is cool. It's a waste. Like, I would like to do the, you know, the interesting part of this challenge.
Bald life.
Regardless of the difficulty prior to Safari, the force pivot will inherently make run more challenging. Yeah, already. That I agree. That's where the challenge should lie. Yes, that's why I made those extra changes for the additional stuff. There's no need for needlessly punishing RNG prior to the pivot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rhyme style. Thanks for the 23 months. Just to be clear, I didn't disappear because of Super. I can't believe Storms disappeared because of Super. Wow. Has anyone actually beaten it? No, nobody's beaten it. Okay, hard stone is my first starter item. With this rule set though, people definitely need to be careful though that they don't accidentally sell their starter items. And then also not selling their TMs as well. Remember, only the first 3 field TMs. So you get your first 2 in... no, you get your first 3 in Mount Moon, actually. Yo, what's up, Manny? Thanks for the 19 months. Oh, I didn't buy repels.
You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you. You can put items in PC. Oh yeah, that's right. You can. Maybe we should start getting used to that. No, but I'll just hold on to them. It's okay. Just read it. The TM changes kind of pog.
No one.
Oren seems to like it. Callie is gonna do it. Krenner's gonna do it. Nahab, thanks for the prime. So you can use the first 3 field TMs on your pivot? No, you can hold the 3 You must pick one of the three when you make your pivot. Because having all three of those TMs would make it too easy. Nevius, no, I need to make that rule more clear, but as in, like, let's say, okay, Lieutenant Surge's TM is 34. And then I go into Mount Moon right now and I find TM 34. People will ask, well, wait, I found the gym TM already. Like, I'm gonna get another one at Lieutenant Surge. Like, does that one count towards my first 3 TMs? I would say yes. I'm talking about that. Should I reword it to make it more clear? Help me, ESL. Can you skip Mount Moon's TMs for other ones on the ground? Sure, if you want to, but I don't see any point. It's better to just get your items locked in right away so that you just know. Yeah, it's just, they're random. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, sure, yeah, use your little superstitions and stuff. Yeah. And Andarel and Nahab, thanks for the resubs, guys. It makes no sense how it's written. Oh, okay. If you find a gym TM as one of your field items, it still counts towards your 3. Okay, thank you. I can't wait for you guys to correct all the descriptions in my game. Wait, hold on. Okay, I made the change. Any plans on making the randomizer compatible with Java 8? Again, this is a question for Zen. I don't mean to put him on the spot. Zen is a very busy person. So I'm very thankful that Zen even did make the changes to the randomizer to help this challenge even work. Can you allow the use of banned abilities if it ends up being on an evolution? No. Okay, here's see this is interesting. This is why it's interesting, because it has multiple different interesting moments. Now, for subpar, this TM is now an interesting thing. You see where I'm going with this? This is Aeroblast. That's one of our TM starters. Aeroblast. Insane. Wait, was Magnet for electric? Magnet, one of our starter items, our second one. So it's 3, but you can only use 1 on your pivot. Yes. I'm basically making, I even called it starters. Why? What happens at the beginning of Pokemon? You have 3 starters. This is what we're doing with this. 3 starter items, 3 starter TMs for your pivot. Arex Aeroblast is flying, not electric. No, I was talking about magnet. Can you check if the TM is learnable by your pivot before? Yeah, exactly. Like the whole point of there being 3 choices is because you also have 3 choices at the Safari Zone as well, and there's the 50-50 chance with TMs. So you get to decide. Like, you know, with all these options that you have, you get to make your decision on what you want to do. Once you pivot and make your decision, then you're allowed to use those TMs. Or not those, like the one TM that you pick. So we divide those stars into... Well, we can't exactly do that. Oh, we didn't get it. I can't wait for them to none of this be learnable. See, and then if that's the case, that's the case. Like, you know, that's what happens. There's still luck involved with this. Yeah, in my opinion, this is fun RNG. Yeah, exactly. Flame Hero, thanks for the 72 months. Okay, I'm gonna use the repels. No, silver powder is evasion. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm stupid. Yo, that is our 3 items right here. Our 3 starter items. Heartstone, magnet, and silver powder. Pokemon streamer, by the way. Dude, what is evasion again? Fuck. Which item was evasion again? It was bright powder. Fuck. Damn it. Now, to make it easier for you to like not lose track, probably move your 3 items up to the top is probably the best thing to do. The order of which you pick up items matters. It does not matter. Everything is RNG. You will never know what's gonna be in the fucking ball. Or you can put them in the item box. Sure, yeah, whatever you want to do. As long as you keep track. It's always the first 3. Would it be possible to mod in a star next to the item in the bag? Yes, with a decomp version of Fire Red, which is going to be way too much effort. I think it's fine as is. Okay, and this is our second starter TM, right? Yeah. Astonish, not so great. Had an interesting question. So you can't check the TM first on... Wait, what? You can't check the TM first on your 3 pivot mons. You have to pick them on before... No, I already answered this question. You can check to see if they're compatible on any of the pivots. I specifically said in the doc, you cannot use it on any potential ones. Surge is 36, yes. I am astonished with that TM. Good shit. Oh, wait a second. There it is, bright powder. Oh, the one I got it mixed up with. Do you have to pick up the first TMs you see, or can you skip the ones that you think are bad? You don't have to pick up the first ones that you see. I would suggest it so you don't forget. But at the end of the day, it needs to be the first 3 field items that you pick up. I would even, yeah. Maybe spell it out. You can't use the TM, but you can check for compatibility before making your choice. Okay, I can add that to make it more clear if people are still not understanding. Dude, I am like 6 for 6 on Zap Cannon. What are your thoughts on step items? I think they're fine. You should be able to take them as long as you only take them once. If I get a starter TM that is also a gym TM, can I use the gym TM for my first one in the startup? Yeah, of course. Yo, we're so back. Hyper potion. Oh my god. For the revisit rules in this, do you get to recheck the step count items in Mount Moon? Of course, because the original rule for KAIZO IRONMON is that you are allowed to take only 1 item from each spot. So I don't have to make that clear because it's the same rules as KAIZO IRONMON. Also, fuck. I am 7 for 7? I am 8 for 8? Oh, fuck. It was about time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I deserve that. This moveset is fucking killing me. Okay. Nice. I can only use Flame Wheel and Signal Beam. This is not good. Okay, the item still hasn't popped. Fuck. I mean, I could always come back here if I get on the Safari. That'd be funny if I actually got the Safari pivot. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna fight you. This is not good. Uh-oh. I mean... Wow. Okay. Bro, why is everyone posting the emo? Like, where did that come from? Like, it just like spawned within the past like 3 days. You need to watch the video. Like, I saw it on 7TV trending, and then I see it and people using it in channels. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't get it. It's just someone doing like, I don't get like why. I have to watch the I have to apparently watch the video. Okay. The video won't make it funny. Also, I'm dying. This is not good. Is it Jover for me? Oh, I have a Petra Berry. Hold on. Oh wait, yeah, fuck. I shouldn't have used I could have poison dance. I wasn't, yeah. I wasn't. Fuck, I have to get rid of the repels though. Ah, shit. Yeah, I was distracted by the okay. I don't think I'm gonna get back. I have to. Okay, shit. Wait, this is really bad. I don't think 19 is enough. My hope is I find something that is a Darkmon. Fuck. Hold on. This is really bad. This is really bad. Ah! Oh my god! Let's go! Okay. Well, one more check. I'll come back if I do come back. Okay. And then our third TM, our third starter TM is... Right? Third? I just want to make like a mental note in my head. Like, if I just get all 3 TMs, this is the breaking point. Bam. Psywave. Okay, there you go. It's a subpar meme. Okay, is the video long? Or is it like 30 seconds where I can be like, okay, I see where this came from? It's 10 seconds. Okay, link me. Link me. Okay.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to it.
I didn't know that was the context, though. You guys didn't tell me that was the context. Dude, she's just fucking drunk off of her ass. Like, dude, I don't know. Like, when I saw the emote, like, I thought that, like, okay, this is what happened in my head. Like, I saw the emote and then people said she was drunk. And I was like, I thought it was one of those moments where, like, she went to court where they have those, like, you know, city meetings where, like, they, like random citizens, like, come in and tell you, like, oh, this needs to change. And then I thought she was drunk, and then she went to, like, in like the court in front of, like, the whole city or something like that. I don't know, that was what was in my head. So it threw me off guard when it was this.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that hawk too and spit on that thing. You get me?
And spit on that thing. Okay. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Arex's reaction was yeah, she's a keeper, man. At least she's honest, you know? Please don't poison me. Oh, fuck. Mod the game and change the move spit up to Hawk. Okay, I should not be laughing. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, yeah, I agree. She doesn't say anything harmful at all. She's just like having fun outside. Like, even her like best friend next to her is like laughing at her as like laughing at what she said. Like, dude, I think women are allowed to like say these things out loud if they want to. I mean, they're allowed to make jokes like this. Like, well, come on, man. She was a school teacher and got fired from this. When I saw that, immediately I was skeptical about that information, and people are saying it's fake news. People, yeah, I thought so. I didn't believe it right away. At this point, like, I really don't believe a lot of things right away on the internet anymore, because like everyone is just trying to fabricate like information just to get clicks and views, and it's starting to like actually annoy the fuck out of me. You believe us though, right? You guys are just bots, right? I heard you're from LA. Is that true? No. Who said that? Oh! Okay, well, my physical attack sucks, but still pretty cool. I'll take it over that. Shake that ass. And Hakatua. I'm sorry. I'm joining the train. Ah, it has flash fire. Fuck. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm an adult. It's, you know what it is it's because I wasn't expecting that to be the context at all. I just thought it was another, like, you know, dumb video of, yeah. It threw me off is why. Tony Hawk to a pro scale. Okay, we need to stop. Yeah, if you're not prepared, it hits you. Yeah.
Are you really? Are you an adult?
What's up, Llamas? Thank you so much. Just remember, if she don't hawk Tua, I don't talk to. I really think that people need to just like laugh more, man. Like, I don't know. People get too serious. Just laugh more. Laugh at things more. Everyone has a stick up their ass. Add to your Tinder description looking for that good. Dude, that might actually get you more matches on Tinder, because if people know the meme, then they'll think that you're funny. that you have a sense of humor. Like, you know, like if you have a serious Tinder profile, if you have a serious Tinder profile and said like, oh, I like to do this and this and that, I'm a lawyer and like, or all these like serious things. But then if I was someone scrolling Tinder and I saw someone had in their profile looking for that good hakatua, I would laugh and be like, wow, this person has a sense of humor. I mean, I don't think you need to really necessarily understand the meme to understand what it insinuates. What? Another one? Oof. Oof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Says the guy who missed the context. Okay, true, true. Okay, I take that L. What's made this run go so well? Luck. Okay, we are forced to fight Misty right now. We're done with the bridge. New name for his water Pokemon now? Oh god, okay. Well, Arex beats Misty. Wait, the full interview is pretty funny. But and then she's having fun and people are getting wait, what are they getting offended at? The fact that she said that, or I don't think there needs to be anything to be offended about. She's just having fun, whatever. Wait, I have own tempo. Oops. Well, this kind of reminds me of like my Japanese friend asking me like, so Alex, is it true that like Americans argue about every single thing now? I'm like, yeah. Yeah. They argue about every single thing. and they ask me why. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been back in America for a long time, so I don't really understand it too much. Hey, what's up, Eric? Nuh-uh, no we don't. Oh, here we go. Fucking arguing, huh?
Cash money. Begin siphoning.
Americans will argue anything. Watch. Am I stupid for using 200 bits
Bro.
to do this?
No, you're not, Llamas. Thank you so much. Bro, but like, this says a lot that a Japanese person asked me that about Americans. That means that they are seeing that much from Japan. Someone that doesn't really know too much about American culture. I think that's a problem. That they notice that. But real quick, let me go pee and then we'll start Misty. That sounded weird. Cockatoo. That was bad! That was bad! Admiral Weep, thanks for the 21 months. I'm stressed out! Go back to arguing! Wait, Japanese toilets are weird, man. They do the haka. They literally do. I use it every day. Oh, fuck, man. Are we gonna get the 50-50? Uh-oh. Wait, definitely not, because the accuracy down. Oh, it didn't go! Oh! Well, that's a lot of speedy. Fuck. Oh, it has rough skin? Wait, don't give me the confusion, please, 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 please. Oh, okay. Okay. How the freak is Flame Wheel Contact? Okay, so in the actual anime, Flame Wheel, oh, I have own tempo. Flame Wheel is the Pokemon actually becomes the wheel and hits them. Oh, damn. Bro, I can't believe you showed up again. Oh wait, this says rough skin. Fuck. Oh god. That sucks. Ow. I got a sody pop. I think I need to pop it right away. Okay, Bulbasaur. Oof. Fuck. No, remember, guys. The modifications I made for subpar. The modifications I made for subpar. We can't escape this shit, man. It's like on my mind now. God damn it. What was I saying? Fuck, I can't even remember what I was saying anymore. Fuck. Oh, God. Rip. Rip on the zap cannons. That sucks. What if it doesn't have any speed? Oh, it has speed. This sucks. Okay. Please have no defense. Yeah. Oh my god, that is like giga cringe. Oh, Jesus, dude. What are you doing? Huh? Oh, okay. Bro, she's like actually a fucking water gym leader. I might dive sand, yeah. Actually, hold on. Come on, don't have any speedy. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so awful. Oh, that was clutch! Oh! Oh, I'm fucking dead. This is... Oh. Drought? Wait! That's not helping. Wait, hold up. I have to check. I have to check.
No one
It's about the same. Dude, what the fuck? Is she okay? Is this a BM? No, dude. How's that? I'm a casual. Thanks for the 29 months. Back to lab. See, already the changes for a subpar is already just at least keeping things engaging and fun. Or not, I shouldn't say fun. Interesting. Because at the end of the day, it's still the same rules. Just the subpar changes, yeah. Left, Raichu versus Sneasel. What's the most pivotal change? The biggest changes are wait, hold on. Katie says big fan of the IRONMON challenges, and I'm really enjoying this subpar rule set. A lot of fun to watch. Thanks for making it. Yeah, no problem. But I have to always thank the IRONMON community and Pi for you know, even starting all this stuff anyway. So I just wanted to do my own take and something that I thought would be more interesting to watch and better for people to run. But the most pivotal changes for this are hold up, just in case. Are changing the early game. The early game was the biggest problem with Super KAIZO. So instead of held items on all trainers, it's now held items are on all trainers from level 35. And then also, it's not only consumables anymore. It's now also scary items like leftovers, and they can have leftovers and King's Rock. The bot scammed you? No, it did its job. It fucking did its job. I don't think it's a good idea. Oh, we got our first item already? No. This is not it. Ah! Wait, spell tag was the held item. Or wait, actually, hold up. Was this the item on the floor? The item on the floor? Oh, so that counts. That's one of the first starter items. Okay. It's faster. I'm just gonna cash this. Holy shit. I didn't expect this to be somewhat decent. I mean, it's a glass cannon at the end of the day, but should we should we run this? Hold on, I need to check. It's really low BST. We're already back, but the thing is, it did 11 damage to 12. That's not that good, yeah. Yeah, huge power Dunsparce can be a thing now with the new rule set. Yep. That's why I caught it, just to see that. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold up. Where'd it go? Oh no, was it the rare? Where'd it go? Oh fuck, I think it was the rare, guys. I mean, Clefairy didn't have that good Evos anyway, right? Oh, wow. What the fuck? Actually can turn into a Porygon Z or a Porygon 2? Why don't we check it out? Thunder Wave. It. Wait, that's even better because it won't have Loafer after the Evo. What? Oh, it has Skull Bash? The moveset's not worth doing it. We'll just stick to the Dunsparce. Fucking nice. Even more nice. Oh, that sucks. This rule set sounds more like up par KAIZO. No, this is not the first item because it's a King's Rock. That's not type enhancing. We're going left. Boldmon is gonna be different. It's gonna have a couple of interesting mechanics that make runs more interesting. It'll just be called Bold KAIZO IRONMON.
One whole year of Destiny bonds and bearish songs less than 3.
Kamikaze, thanks for the 12 years. Damn. Thank you. Or 12 months. Fubu. Oh, wow. Some heals. Will the player be bald and handsome? The rival is bald, and that will essentially be me. That people fight against. As a funny little thing. Har har har. Full restore, nice. Ooh. I'm gonna shop. I don't think that this is all great, but I mean, we can do something. Whoa. Somebody's got some special attack. What the fuck? $11 damage on 12 and then 60? Yeah, that's not that bad. Higher BST as well. Takoyaki. Ooh. Oh! Okay. This is good. Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it.
You know, something I do regret though is not doing my own rule set for so long. The reason why I hadn't done it for so long is because I had been trying to get Bold KAIZO IRONMON going. Okay, cool. We still haven't gotten our starter items. Extra sensor will carry. It really depends. For 25% HP. And see, you know what? I got those heals. Those heals would have been the same. Even with like regular rules. Like I just happened to get lucky there. Game over. Thanks for the prime. Oh my god, this is not enough damage. 10% chance to flinch, by the way. No, I would say that even running 12 speed at level 8, I think is still fine for subpar because of the pivot. Because of the Force Safari pivot, you don't have to worry too much about speed on the first mon. As long as it gets there, you know? Wait. It's a color changer. Fuck, I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. I already got quite a few people interested in running this as well. So you'll probably be seeing other runners do it. Around what level is the pivot again? It could range from like 53 to 58-ish, depending on your EXP and how many trainers you fight. That's pretty cringe. Crab. Man. I'm just gonna keep going. Ha! Interesting. Is that why you were taking so long to attack me? Ooh, nice flinch. I think it's gonna still be 1 HP though. No, it'll be fine. Okay, that was a little bit of a slogfest, but all good. Okay. Pushing on through. We definitely need at least one more typing. Fire would be nice. Or electric, one of the two. Also, I'm confused. Fuck. Uh-oh. 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 This is not good. I'm parafused. Oh my god. This is really bad. I'll do one more. Snapped out of confusion. I finally hit the 9 tails. And it's a crit. That's deserving. It went for safeguard. Really weird. Yeah, actually doesn't learn moves pretty often. Or I think it was like a... No! Oh my god. Oh! It learns 3 at 22! Oh shit! Forgot about that. Oh, that might kill, actually. I got greedy. Oh, no, we're good. Did I watch the debate? If yes, what did you think? The debate about the rule set? What?
Bazinga.
Biden versus Trump in America? Oh, do you guys think I keep up with that shit? Guys, I live in Japan. Like, like... And besides, I mean, like, it's... Everyone knows that talking about politics in Twitch chats are not a good idea. So my opinion doesn't matter because I don't know anything about it. I live over here, away from it all. Can you explain the new TM held item rule? I'm kind of confused about it from the rule set. So basically what it is that to make things more interesting, especially for the pivot, because you're at a huge disadvantage for the forced pivot. I noticed that like almost every single runner was just immediately dying, including me, after pivoting, because like, dude, like like they suck. Always, like most of the time, and it's hard to like control things, I'd say. So I thought that especially since I made changes with the held items that all trainers actually hold. A lot of trainers can hold leftovers now. King's Rocks, Quick Claw, those are really, Focus Sash, those are really dangerous actually. Those are not in Super KAIZO. Super KAIZO only had consumables, which I thought was kind of boring. And so it has consumables and all those held items, those nasty held items. But to make things more interesting and to get that pivoted mon a little bit of a jump start, I introduced getting starter items and starter TMs. So the first 3 held items that you find that are like type boosting for damage, like for example, black glasses, black belt, dragon fang, help me chat, charcoal, like those items. The first 3 that you find are your starter held items. Hold on to those. Miracle Water, Twisted Spoon, yeah. And then the first 3 TMs that you find on the field are your starter TMs. Now think of it as, you know, how you pick your starter Pokemon in the beginning. There's 3 options. You pick from one of the 3. Well, you have your 3 TMs, your 3 held items. Once you make your pivot, you pick one from each category as your starter item and your starter held item and your starter TM. This is to help just a little bit more for the pivot to actually get a fucking chance. Because at this point, there's like almost no chances. Does that make sense? Maybe I over-explained way too many things. There's no TMs from Gym Lead. No, you can use those. There's still those. I didn't say anything about those. Oh, the word starter makes it confusing because it happens in the middle. Oh, I mean, we can always reword things to make it a little bit more clear and easier to understand. I'm not good at that as I am ESL. Oh, pivot items and pivot TMs. Okay, we can definitely call it that, yeah. Let me update it. I'm always looking for feedback, guys. So I like this modded rule set. Interesting to see how it goes. I hope it turns out to be more interesting to watch and for runners to do. And then also for the runners that quit Super to come back and hopefully give this a shot. No, actually, pivot items and pivot TMs make sense. So I just made that change on the rule set. Pivot item and TM, I feel like can still be misinterpreted because people pivot out of the lab all the time. Ugh. Ah, fuck. Oops. Yeah. I think it might be better than starter though, at least. You also enjoy the no held items pre-35. Yeah, I feel like that was a very much needed change in order for this to become an interesting challenge again. Feedback, love what you do here. It's a great place to come chill. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, Glyph. I appreciate it. How often do you get knockoff in a moveset? Not too often. And you know, like honestly, adding held items to this rule set for the pivot, honestly, I feel like it doesn't make too much of a difference. And I'll tell you why. Is because you don't want to always use this held item, like even if it's a good one, because you're going to want to use berries, actually. You're going to want to use citrus berries. You're going to want to use like cherry lum berries. Like you have to actually choose whether you want to use it for this route or like, you know. I read your rule set and saw the pure huge power rule and weep tears of joy as I hit the follow button. I feel like that was just a much needed change that it didn't make sense. Like you're at a complete disadvantage if you are a special attacking mon with huge power it's a complete disadvantage running that mon. So there's no point of banning it. Rival? I didn't fight the rival. Fuck. Yeah, there's more chances for human error to kill a run. Exactly. Not RNG to kill the run. Oh, nice flinch. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Yo, victory dance.
Go for it.
Also, I wonder if like I can get help with a better TLDR for that subpar command. Okay. It is time, guys. Will Arex beat Brock? Do the pivot TMs still have the 50-50 rule? Yeah, of course. I wouldn't change that. 100%ing them doesn't make sense. At least to me right now. Are you allowed to check whether the TMs are learnable before choosing your final Safari pivot? Yeah, of course. That's what makes it interesting and helps you make a decision. No coffee time yet, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, that's really bad, actually. I might die? No, we're good. Please don't do it again. Does that mean you can't use gym TMs for anything other than the pivot? No, no, no. I didn't specify, so no. Of course you can still use them. You can use, yeah, you can use GM TMs anytime. Yeah. But only the Safari pivot TMs on your pivot. Yeah. Yep. Well, you shouldn't say plural because you can only pick one of the three. We don't have a I mean, white herb, sure. It's better than nothing. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to go downstairs. Oops. Also, that was a lot of damage. Oh, I have 20 fizzy. Yo, we are so boned right now. Oh my god. I have the energy powder, I'd say. On this. Ooh, are we mind reading? Oh ho ho! Nice flinch. My fizzy still didn't go up. Oh god. No! No! Oh, I evaded it. Please. Don't do it again. That would be great. Oh, that's so lucky. Uh-oh.
Eight years. Hopefully many more. Now that the niceness is out of the way, get off my lawn. No one knows.
Show Stealer, thanks for supporting for so damn long. I really appreciate that. It could be it could be confusing, yeah. But like the reason why is because you can actually find the same TM that you get from a gym leader out in the wild randomly because of the randomization. Like for example, Lieutenant Surge's TM number is 34. You can find it at Mount Moon randomly because of the randomization. So that's the clarification that I'm trying to make with that, so that people don't think, well, oh, it's a gym leader's TM. I don't have to count this towards my 3, but I'm making it count towards the 3. It's again, it's like it's one way or the other. Like it can either benefit you or make things worse. Like example, once again, is that Brock Surge gives the TM sketch. Sure, TM 34. But you happen to find that as well as one of your 3 pivot TMs. Then hey, you're allowed to use both of them. But you can only use, of course, obviously you can only use it on the pivot. Oh, maybe it can be clear by saying repeat TMs count. Maybe that will make it more. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's clear, but yeah, you do need to keep track of the TMs. Yeah, it's hard to keep things clear for everyone's perspective. I almost lost that, by the way. Belly drum. This is not good. Oh, that's really bad. I might lose actually. Bro! What is this? Shift tree. No, dude. This sucks. So if you use Lieutenant Surge's TM early and then find it later for the Safari Zone, that won't be possible if you find it later because you already have picked up your 3 TMs by then. Oh, nice. Okay, we actually didn't die. And? Baton pass? Sludge? Iron tail? Sure. Uh-oh, my wife is yelling at me. She said you forgot. And I did. I have to go downstairs. I'll be right back. What the fuck? 3 moves? That's how Octillery works. 3 level 2 or level 22 moves. Wait, what? Good luck. Oh, you're talking about my wife? Oh, yeah. It's fine. No, she's just saying she wants me to eat lunch. And I keep like my ADHD keeps me from going downstairs. I'll be right back. Ah! Okay. I'm back. Hi. What's for lunch? Pork ginger with marinated eggplant and a salad with rice. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Its defense actually sucks. Subpar Kaizo finally, let's go, dude. Okay, sorry. I had to ask her something real quick. But yeah, there's gonna be no variety today. I'm gonna stream this the whole stream so that, you know, the word can get out. Hopefully people try it out. Played 6 seasons subpar. Got out of the lab 1 with an interesting scissor and skissued into an untimely death. Still keeps the KAIZO experience. Yeah. Crendor's trying it. Yeah, he said he was gonna, he told me he was gonna try it. How long has Super KAIZO been out for? 3 months, maybe. What I was like actually hoping is that there would be more changes to it. To make it more tolerable. But after like 3 months, nothing's really changed with it, so it was time I stepped in to do my own thing. Is it possible to get a duplicate of a TM on the field? I think so, yeah. Yo, Balte, thanks for the sub. Didn't Pai say he was never going to change Super KAIZO? He did, but it was constantly getting changed. With lots of tweaks here and there. Say if you get 2 TMs on the field, the first 3, them being the same, should it count? I mean, I say it'll vary. It's very rare for that to happen. So I would just say, yes, it still counts, but I don't know. I haven't ran this enough to really know that yet, I guess. The biggest things that make super gross is that even if you get the Safari pivot without the field items past Mount Moon, you just run dry eventually. Yeah, that's another problem that I saw. That's why I just added all the items back, because I felt that there really wasn't any need of just taking out the items. So I have one of my pivot items. 1 out of 3. Cool. Oh, repels. Watching the grind for step items is boring. People usually do that like if they're desperate, and including me. But there's always gonna be people that like do their own thing. I like, for the example, last run I didn't get a single step item, so I said, I'll just wait for the pivot when I go back, if I get, you know, all the pivot. Yeah, it's up to the streamer. Every streamer, they can take as long as they want to, if they so choose. That's why the option is there for them. Our first TM is Future Sight. Not good. I mean, technically, yeah. Oh, we got it. Okay. Dragon Fang. That is our next held item. Pivot. Nice change to the Super Kaizo rule set. 10 out of 10. Thanks, Hell's Reaper. I appreciate that. I'll wait to the name or why? What do you want to make the name? What name do you have for us today? The reason I went with subpar is because it sounds like super. Well, it doesn't sound like super. It's spelled similar to super. But I don't want it to be taken so seriously at the same time. That's why I want it to be subpar. Hakatua Kaizo. Shorts, fuck you. Metal coat? Okay. Wait. That wasn't... Oh, it is! There it is, guys. That is our 3 pivot held items. Miracle Seed, Dragon Fang, and Metal Coat. Heard that creators doesn't appeal too much as them as a name. Well, I mean, here's the thing. What do you want me to call it? Mega? Super? I know it's not great as an appealing name, but the whole reason behind subpar is, like I said, it's not supposed to be... Yeah, subpar, I feel like, I don't know. It's just funnier that way. If they don't like the name and they don't want to do it just because they don't like the name, then they have a problem, man. that's just weird. The name shouldn't really matter that much. The meaning behind it is what matters. I mean, people are already like memeing and saying like, "Oh, that's a subpar Pokemon." Like, I don't know, I'm already having fun with it. Super Kaizo Rebirth? No. Kaizo Origins Remaster. Oh god. This is bad. Nice flinch. That's really bad. Ugh. Like, another reason why is because I didn't want to like try to like one up the name of Super Kaizo either, because I'm not trying to one up anything. I'm just trying to do my own thing. So to me, subpar is funny. Like, that's why I went with it. Yeah, I think I have to leave now. I don't know, man. The name seems kind of subpar. Yeah, back-to-back steal? What the fuck? As a band move, does that still count as a second starter TM? I thought about this, which is why I didn't really say anything yet. But I personally think that it should count, but I mean, I don't know. Like it's like you going out in the wild and you're finding a banned mon that you can't use. Like, for example, like Blissey with huge power, has physical moves, can't use it, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like it should be treated kind of like in that same sense, where if you find a healing item, then, or a healing TM, then yeah, too bad, you weren't lucky enough. I don't know. I'm still trying to keep the spirit of the challenge. Is what I'm saying. We do not get that mystic water. We can't use that. This is our 3 items. And these are our 2, wait, no. Sorry. I have to keep track, by the way. I have to leave also. Safari Ball. Firestone, okay. Maybe we can make a case for... But see, if we make a case of like all 3 TMs are illegal, then we have to have a clause that says if you happen to get all 3 illegal TMs, then the next TM you find will be the only one that you can use. Or, you know. The chances of getting 3 out of 3 illegal is super low. Careful about that super usage. Oh my god. Going crazy on that. Okay. The chances of you getting 3 illegal TMs would be subpar. Well, so Blade, I was saying that's if I feel like it needs to be done, but I honestly don't think that it needs to be done, because it'll almost never happen. If it does, then too bad for now. Until I think we just need to feel out how it is right now and then make changes if needed. I don't have to heal. It's cool to see Krendo using your moves. I'm like flattered that people are checking it out. That's cool. Oh wait. Huh. Hello. I can get that now. I'm almost eating, done eating, by the way. I should hurry up so I can talk normal. Is Calm Mind banned? Yes, it is. That is still a consistent rule from Super that is... See, taking out like setup moves and X items from like bosses is a huge difference. That's why I think having the held items is not a big deal. And again, like I said earlier, you still have to make choices if you want to use it or not, or put that lumberry on, you know? Bro, this again? Okay, I'm gonna try physical. Forward miss? Fuck. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about the wrong mod. Oops. yeah. Damn, this one sucks. Things like silver winner are allowed? Oh yeah, of course. It specifically says on the rule set, it's properly clarifies all that stuff. But again, if it's not clear, you know, ask me like you are. Yeah.
Happy Friday, everyone. Hope all is well.
Hey, Headship, thanks for the 16 months. I've heard low punny sub sound so many times I just realized you're saying rule 34. Yes, I am saying rule 34 on that. What made you change the rule set? Well, the biggest problem with Super was that the early game was the biggest problem, you know? It was taking like average people 1,000, 1,500, sometimes 2,000 resets just to get to the Safari Zone pivot, which I felt was such a waste for like this really cool like new challenge. And you know, regular KAIZO is already pretty awful as is, you know. There's still like a bunch of people that are stuck on regular KAIZO. Krendor. But you know, essentially it felt like I was playing the same slot machine but with like even worse odds, and that just wasn't really interesting to me anymore. After 3,000 seeds, I gave it a try, and a lot of people have been quitting. Viewers have been saying it's boring. So instead of me complaining, I did something about it and made my own version of the rule set that I think makes it more interesting and fixes the early game. Fuck, I'm dying. This is really I have to burn the energy root. I don't know, man. That last attack did 46. My special attack is not even that high. Oh god. Wait, that's bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. This is really bad. I miss. Wait! Oh! Bro, what? Stop missing! Okay. Back to this. That's not helping! Dude, I missed it 4 times in a row? Oh, thank God. I should have, yeah, I know. I should have just used sludge. I was stubborn because I didn't think that I would have missed it 4 times in a row. Okay, will Arex beat Misty? No held items until level 35 is the biggest one. Yeah, that's the biggest change to this. And that makes a huge difference for people to even get out of the forest. I mean, like, nobody was even getting out of the forest, man. It was just kind of getting really stale. It kind of reminded me how boring and bland survival was. Again, these are just opinions. They're not fact. Opinion, please. I mean, some people might say it's factual. It's just an opinion, though. What's up, Kingy? If you beat this, will you go back to Super KAIZO? No, I'm never gonna touch Super KAIZO again. That's the whole point of this. And I don't think this is gonna be beaten so easily either.
No to chafe.
Jack Ranger, thanks for the prime. You guys still have to realize that the biggest part of this challenge has still not happened yet. The pivot. The Safari pivot is still gonna make this challenge brutally, like, difficult to beat.
Hello? Is this Jeff Bezos?
It's 200 attack power. I missed fucking again. Frustration out on me. I should show frustration on you. It's a loafer? Oh, you like it, Nick? That's awesome. I hope you have fun with it. I am never using Iron Tail again. Never using Iron Tail again. Would be cool to have a reset counter for between Safari pivots. Oh. Maybe I can knock that out. Oh my god. That's insane. Wait, Lester was Speedy, right? Yeah. 50-50 though. Has no Spatak whatsoever. I think these changes are great and I applaud you for making this. Definitely seems better for both the streamer and the viewers. Hey, I gotta think about both sides. Don't flinch me. Don't you do it again. Okay. Might as well save on the extra sensory. You have a thing for viewers that's kind of parasocial, Arex? Oh, that's not good, Sandstorm. I might have to burn it, guys. Fuck. I'm gonna be greedy and just wait one more turn. Oh, that probably is fine. Well. People also have to realize that, you know, I have to say this again, but I didn't change most of the rule set. As in, I am forced to fight Misty after the bridge. Like, this is still pretty rough right now. I lost all my items. That's a lot of speedy, man. I'm gonna try to go for the poison. Hopefully. You're such a dick. Okay. Okay. Dude, this is getting close, man. Fuck. If I paralyze tick, it's over, actually. Oh. Ah! Oh my god, dude! Holy shit! Lava cookie? No, I didn't want to waste it. I need to be a little greedy. TMO3. Ember. Okay. Well, I would argue that running Ember on Amon late game is probably not a good idea. So maybe we already have Shed Ninja coverage, but I think since I'm a special attacker, we should maybe at least see. I can use it. I can use it. I'm gonna hold on to it for now though, because we're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. Again, our pivot TMs are Glare, Future Sight, and Recover. Okay. I'm gonna put this downstairs.